To start this off, take a flat blade screwdriver and pop off the cap covering the bolt to the lower part of the rear seat. Then, with a 12mm socket and ratchet, remove the bolt. And once you have done that, just repeat these steps on the other side. With those bolts removed, we can now take the bottom of the rear seat out of the car. Carefully lift the front lip of the seat up first. Next, we will need to remove the 4 12mm bolts from the bottom of the backrest.
Setting fire to my brain, wondering how I'm to blame. You're the one who doesn't dream, so why are you always sleeping? I remember when you said you're afraid of what's ahead. What happened to ride or die?
And with those out of the way, we can now remove the rest of the seat. First, flip the armrest and the pass-through down, then gently lift up towards the rear window. You'll also have to move some of the seat belts out of the way.
Tried to give you everything. You took it all and took it for granted. If you're still falling out of love, maybe it's 'cause I'm not enough.
Next, jack up your car and remove the rear wheel. And with your wheel removed, I would highly suggest using some penetrating oil to make your day go just a bit easier. Next, we need to remove the retaining clip that holds the brake line to the rear shock. Take a small punch and hammer and carefully remove the clip. And once you have done that, go ahead and move your brake line out of the way. Then, you'll need a 19mm deep socket along with a 19mm wrench and a breaker bar to loosen the 2 lower shock bolts. And once you have loosened the bolts, don't take them out just yet. Next, we will need to remove these 3 12mm bolts from the top of the shock.
If you never look in the mirror, counting the days until you're gone, waiting for us to carry on. Oh, I'm running, what am I running from? Time's going by, but
And once you have removed the 3 bolts from the top of the shock, we will now go ahead and finish taking the 2 19mm bolts out that we had loosened earlier. And once you have done that, we can now go ahead and remove our old shock. Carefully push the bottom of the shock towards the car until it's free. Then carefully remove it from your wheel well, and just like that, it's out. And with our old shock out of the way, it's time to install our new one. Line the 3 holes up to the top of the shock and reinstall your 2 19mm bolts, but don't tighten them down just yet. And to make things a bit easier, make sure you push on the top part of your brake rotor. This will make lining up the holes a breeze. Next, we will reinstall our three 12mm bolts on the top of the shock. And once you have tightened these down, go ahead and torque them to 14.5 foot-pounds or 19.65 Newton-meters. Next, we will go ahead and finish tightening down our two 19mm bolts from earlier. And once you have done that, go ahead and torque these down to 124 foot-pounds or 168.12 Newton-meters. And one last thing, make sure to reinstall your clip for the brake line. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it was informative enough and it helped you guys out. And if you guys like this video, please consider subscribing and also make sure you tap the bell to get notified whenever we upload a new video. So until next time guys, my name is Robert, thank you guys so much for watching Out of Brothers, and I will see you all again real soon.